Good morning to all of you. And today's class we will study investment multiplier, which is shown as A. Investment multiplier, write down the definition. Investment multiplier in brackets K or multiplier is the ratio of change in national income within brackets delta y to the change in investment. That is delta I. Formula wise, multiplier K is equal to delta Y upon delta I. Write it down. Where delta Y stands for change in income and delta I change in investment. Let's take an example to understand it. Suppose the investment increases by 50 crores and as a result the national income increases by rupees 200 crores. What I say is investment increases by 50 crores and as a result the national income increases by rupees 200 crores. What will be the value of the multiplier in this case? This case 200 upon 50 is 4. The value of the multiplier would be 4. Multiplier explains how many times the national income increases as a result of an increase in the investment. How many times? 4 into 50, the national income will increase 4 times. That's what he says. The multiplier explains how many times the national income will increase as a result of an increase in the investment. So as for the example, 4 times it will increase. Check it out. When the investment was 50, your national income will increase 4 times. 50 into 4, 200 crores. Multiplier K is the number by which the change in investment must be multiplied in order to determine the resulting change in income. Change in income equal to K into I. Change in income in our example 4 into 50. Change in income would be 2. Keeping the same example. Okay, so the multiplier is the number by which the change in investment must be multiplied. Must be multiplied in order to determine the resulting change in. Is that clear to all of you? Okay. Next we come to relationship of K with MPC and MPS. Relationship the relationship of K, that is the multiplier, with MPC and MPS, marginal propensity to consume and marginal propensity to save. Write down. The value of the multiplier depends upon the value of MPC and MPS. There is a direct relationship between MPC and the value of multiplier. Higher the MPC, higher will be the value of the multiplier K, higher will be the value of the multiplier K, and vice versa. K is equal to 1 upon 1 minus MPC is how we will calculate the multiplier from MPC. Okay, now there's a direct relationship between MPC and the value of K. Higher the MPC, higher will be the value of the multiplier. Let us take an example. Suppose MPC is 0.5. Okay, let us put it down here. K is equal to 1 upon 1 minus MPC is 0.5. That is equal to 1 upon 0.5. That is equal to 2. Okay, this is when MPC is 0.5. Let us increase it. Let us see what happens. Suppose MPC is 0.6. Then in that case, K is equal to 1 upon 1 minus MPC, which is equal to 1 upon 1 minus 0.6. That is equal to 1 upon 0.4. And you get 4 2s are 8, 4 5s are 20. 2.5. Higher the MPC, the higher will be the value of the multiplier. Let us take one more example. Suppose MPC was 0.75. Use it. K is equal to 1 upon 1 minus MPC. That is equal to 1 upon 1 minus 0.75. That is equal to 1 upon 0.25. Because just with 2 zeros, 25. Value of the multiplier will be. So we see there is a direct relationship between MPC and the value of the multiplier. The higher the MPC, the higher will be the value of the multiplier, and vice versa. Vice versa means if the MPC is only 0.2, find and tell me how much is it. We find the value of K, then it is. Find out and see. Is it okay? Is it okay? Give me a nod if it's okay. Okay, thank you. Now, there is an inverse relationship between MPS and the value of the multiplier K. Higher the MPS, lower will be the value of the multiplier. Lower will be the value of the multiplier K, and vice versa. The value of the multiplier from MPS, the formula is 1 upon MPS. Higher the MPS. Let us take MPS as 0.5. Here in this case it will be 1 upon 0.5. 2. Suppose MPS becomes 0.6. That case, K is equal to MPS 1 upon 0.6. 6. 6 1.6. The higher the MPS, the lower will be the value of the multiplier, because there is an inverse relationship. Let us take MPS as 2.75. That case, what will be? K is equal to 1 upon MPS in the formula. 1 upon 0.75. This is the distance. 5 over 5, 5 over 25, 5 over 20, 5 over 15, 3 over 3, 3, and 3 is a 9, it's something like 1.3. So you see, when MPS increases, the value of the multiplier would decrease because of its inverse relationship. It's okay. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Next, what is the maximum and minimum value of a multiplier? Once it came in the board exam. What is the maximum and minimum value of a multiplier? What is the maximum and minimum value of a multiplier? The maximum value of a multiplier is infinity when the value of MPC when the value of MPC is 1 and MPS is 0. So let's try from calculating the multiplier from MPC 1 minus MPC 1 upon 1 minus MPC is 1. Okay, that is equal to 1 upon 0, and that is equal to infinity. So the maximum value of the multiplier is infinity when MPC's value is equal to 1. And when MPS is equal to 0, MPS is equal to 0, K is equal to, finally got from MPS 1 on 0, K to infinity. This is the maximum value. The minimum value of the multiplier is 1 when the value of MPC is 0 or MPS is 1. K equals 1 upon 1 minus MPC, that is equal to 1 or 1 minus MPC is 0. 1 upon 1 minus 1. That case, your multiplier is 1 when MPC is 0. And when MPS is 1, from the side of MPS, 1 upon 1 equal to. So the minimum value of the multiplier is 1 when the value of MPC is 0 and when MPS value is 1. Children, this had come in the board exam 2 years back. It could be asked of you, what is the maximum and the minimum value of a multiplier? In that case, you would have to answer both the cases. Maximum value. The maximum value of a multiplier is infinity when MPC is 1 and MPS is 0. According to the weightage of the question, you may give an example. Okay? Otherwise, it would suffice if you say the maximum value of the multiplier is infinity when the value of MPC is 1 and MPS is 0, and the minimum value of multiplier is 1 when the value of MPC is 0 and MPS is. If the weightage is more, you can give these for your answer. Okay? Any doubt till here? Anyone? All okay? Everyone understanding? Thumbs up if you do. Thank you. Now, with this, we come to the end of this chapter, and now we have certain numericals which we have to do. I have some time, so I'll just about get time to do one numerical. So please take down the numerical, all of you. Ready? In an economy, C equals to 500 plus 0.75y, and I equals to 800. Where C stands for consumption, I stands for investment. Calculate the following. First, equilibrium level of income. And second, consumption expenditure. Consumption expenditure at equilibrium level of income. Okay. That is the question. Now, when is the equilibrium level of income struck? It's struck when AD equal to AS. Yes, we learned about it. And AD is equal to what? You can say C plus I. AS is another word for Y. National income. Okay, so we have C plus I is equal to Y. Okay, now putting the value of consumption and investment expenditure, wherever we see C, we will put this value 500 plus 0.75 Y plus what is I given? 800 is equal to Y. Okay. Bring all the values together. 500 plus 800 is equal to, take the Y from the other side, Y minus 0.75 Y. Is that okay? 500 and 800, 1300 is equal to 1 minus 0.75, that is equal to 0.255. Is that okay? So Y value is equal to how much? 1300 upon 0.25200. This will give you approximately 5200. So Y in this case is equal to 5200. This is the equilibrium level of income. Equilibrium level of income. That is the first question. What is the second question asked of you? What is the consumption expenditure at equilibrium level of income? So C is equal to 500 plus 0.75. What is the consumption level of income? 5200. Okay, that is C is equal to 500 plus multiply 0.75 into 5200. 0.75 into 5200 get 3900, and so C's value is 4400. This is what the consumption expenditure. That is the second part of your numerical. Is it okay? Anyone has a problem? Anyone has a question? You can unmute yourself and kindly ask. Anyone? Otherwise, thumbs up. Yeah? Good. So, we will do some more numericals tomorrow, children. Now we are out of time. So, we must stop here. I'll give you time to copy this down. Please copy this down. Have you all copied this? Okay. All of you. We stop till here and we will continue with some more numericals tomorrow. Till then, you all have a nice day. All of you, keep yourselves safe. Okay?